Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Hello, good afternoon everyone. Hi Kunal, hi Anshita, hi Shita, how are you? I hope everyone is doing great. Okay, so we are back with our weekend session, right? That we do on our Fridays, where we discuss about different things like opportunities for lawyers and what all you can go about in your legal studies. If you want to go and study legal studies in India, and what options do you have? If you want to go and work abroad, what all you can do, right? So welcome guys, I hope everyone is doing great. And I will request all of you, as there's always one request that I have, is like, share and subscribe, because that's how everything runs up on YouTube. So that is one thing that I've told you all to do, and I will request you again to go for it, and please hit the like and subscribe button. As we have also completed a 2K subscriber mark on our Telegram group, so thank you all. And if you are not a part of our Telegram channel, definitely go and subscribe to it also. It is called CLAT @Pratham. You have the whole resource books available there, right? This is as a resource book only, because you'll find so many questions. There are thousands of questions on that group available free of cost. So definitely that will be very helpful for you. Okay, so something related to curriculum today. Ananya, which curriculum are you referring to? Please let me know so that I can understand your question. What curriculum are you looking forward to discuss? What do you think what we will be discussing today is legal studies, what is there in legal studies, and what are your advantages of studying law? If you want to go abroad, what are your options and how you can go about? I will be discussing some parts of that also. Law syllabus, yes, I will be discussing some of it. It's not per se law syllabus. I'm talking about legal studies as a subject. If you are someone who's in 10th and 11th standard, also someone who's in 12th and also giving the law exam, can listen to this session regarding the advantages of studying law and what all you can do if you want to travel in India or abroad for your pursuing of law, right? So that is what we are going to discuss today. Okay, so people who don't know what exactly is going to happen in law, they should know that what law is. It is a financially lucrative career. Why? Because it has a lot of money involved in it. So it is very financially lucrative, and you have a lot of options to go and change your fields at a very small point of time, right? Because there are a lot of options that are available to lawyers per se. Now, coming to the first part, is that law is an adventurous and thrilling career option. Why? Because if you see law as a career, you will find a lot of people getting into real life scenarios for solving things for other people, right? These are all things that will affect people in reality. And the best part is you will find lawyers in every strata, right? They can be in business, they can be in bureaucracy, they can be in diplomacy, they can be in like social activists, IAS officers, right? A lot of parts, like there are prime ministers who are lawyers in the country. There are presidents of the country, like United States. Mr. Barack Obama was also a law graduate. So father of the nation, he's also a law graduate. So we are talking about the top positions in the world were taken by lawyers also. So definitely it is a profession which is intellectually and mentally stimulating also. Okay, so yes, Smriti, if you have completed BCom honors like 2 years ago from DU, you want to do law, this will be helpful for you. I will be telling you about what all you can do. If you want to discuss about the 3-year law options, I will tell you that also. Okay, coming to the next part of the day is there are some famous lawyers. As we all know, the father of the nation was also a lawyer. Mr. late Arun Jaitley was also a prominent jurist in the country, and Mr. Kapil Sibal is also a very big Supreme Court lawyer. Now, coming to the next part is that why do you want to study law? What all it takes to study law? It is intellectually and emotionally stimulating as and fulfilling. I've told you that, because you will be studying a lot of subjects like sociology, history, economics, That will be a part of your BA. If you're going for BBA, you'll be definitely studying a lot of business courses like financial accounting and business finance and international business. Things of that sort will be a part of your curriculum. And it helps you if you are someone who's looking to change the society and have a small amount of change in the society, then it is definitely helps you to bring justice and social reforms. So that you have to remember that if you are someone who's looking for that kind of a change, then law gives you that kind of a power to go and change a lot in the system, and will definitely give you that flexibility also. Now, advocacy and your leadership skills, definitely if you are an advocate, you will have good advocacy skills, and obviously you will be a good leader because you know how the rules and regulations and the compliances in the country and the world works. So definitely gives you that edge. Now coming to the second part is the pay packages and power, right? There are high pay packages if you go to the firm side of law, right? When you're working in law firms and corporate houses and you're becoming in-house counsels, government offices, right? Things of that sort, that there are huge pay packages that you get. Then comes power, right? A lot of power is there with the lawyers if you get into judicial services, or you get into a judge, or become someone of like a UPSC, like an IS officer or an IFS officer. So there's a lot of power, and as an advocate also you have a lot of perks and advantages and power. Respectability in the society, that is a point that I guess is very subjective. Some people think that it is not that a big profession, and some people know that how big lawyers can get. Okay, so respectability is there in the society. No one is like gonna go against your profession. That is, I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, so coming to the next part is that what it takes to be a lawyer, right? Basically, what are the skills that you require to become a lawyer? A lot of people ask me, sir, what will happen in the law school? What are the skills required, skill set that is required? So you should be good at writing. Okay, that is very important part of law. If you are not good at writing and like articulating things, then it will be definitely a difficult place to survive. But they will teach you how to write and articulate. But if you are a person who has the idea to do it, then definitely it will be helpful for you. If you are a person who's good at researching, right, you're good at reading and researching about a lot of things, then definitely research skills will help you a lot in law. Okay, then you are good at presenting. Okay, if you are someone who is good at giving PowerPoint presentations, or if is good at MUNs, or has been doing debates, or is someone is participating in their class only, right? They're like having a very good oral participation in the class, and they are presenting things in the class, then definitely law is a very good profession for you. Then if you have a synthesis of complex ideas, right, you can think out of the box, you can think about a complex problem that is in front of you, and you can give an analysis of the problem very keenly and properly, with finding the right nuances in the problem, then definitely that is a skill that is required to be a good lawyer, or like a lawyer itself. Okay, now coming to the next part is that if you're taking legal studies in your 11th and 12th, if you are someone from 10th standard watching this, you can see that if you're picking legal studies, there will be a lot of topics that will be covered. The theory and the nature of political institution, history of sources of law, historical evolution of Indian legal system, that how it came about from the beginning till here, right? If you're going for judiciary, then will be reading about judiciary also, constitutional, civil courts, criminal courts, and the processes that are there, that include CPC, CRPC, and things of that sort. Then family justice system, that is your family court system in our country. You'll be studying that also in your 11th. And if you talk about 12th, you will still have judiciary topics in law like arbitration, tribunal adjudication, alternate dispute resolution. Will also deal with some of the human rights in the country, right? There will be human rights in India that will be happening. Then legal profession in India, they will be talking about how law works in India. Okay, legal services, international context of law, right? International human rights, international taxation, and things of that sort. Then you will have your project based out of your syllabus, that is always there in your 12th standard, because you will have a viva on the same. Okay, coming to the next part, if you take legal studies, what are the advantages do you have? Okay, you can claim like learning law outside the professional law school setup. That is great. Okay, if you're looking for basic study of law, right, you're thinking that you want to know the rules and the regulations of the country, and you're not interested further to go ahead with it, you can choose to drop out also and not pursue law further because it was just a subject in your school. Definitely, it will help you to go about the common misconception about law as a person, because a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about law as a profession and legal system of the country. So this will definitely clear a lot of doubts from your mind. And if you, in the end of the day, you want to go and become a lawyer, and if you have studied legal studies, that will definitely have an impact on your college life, because you will know a lot of things beforehand, which will be definitely handy to you once you start studying law in the law school. Okay, so it's definitely, it will help you to set a goal for yourself, and will be something that you want to achieve once you are in the law school. Okay, so that is the advantages of choosing legal studies. Now, also, legal as a career, law as a profession, you can see that it is a stream neutral option. So if you are from any stream, right, Smriti, if you are from BCom, if you are from BSc, or even if you are from any other stream of studies, right, you've studied for 3 years or you are in 12th standard, you all have the option to study law. So it is basically stream neutral, graduation neutral. Like if you're a graduate or not, definitely you have a chance to study law. Okay. Next is, even if law is not opted as a career for yourself after studying the legal studies, that is also possible. Okay, so if you are preparing for law, what will happen, right? It will help you to understand that are you cut out for law or not, even, right? You have to see that are you made for it or not. Okay, that is something which is really, really important, that I tell students that right now, if you are even studying with someone, you've joined a coaching and you're studying the law there, right, that definitely helps you to understand कि क्या मैं ये सब पढ़ने के लिए बना भी हूँ कि नहीं, right? That is the question that everyone has in their mind. And if you are able to study and you find it interesting while you are preparing for the law school entrance test, then I guess that is going to help you a lot, because it gives you a perception that yes, definitely you can do it, and when you go to the college you are able to do it. So this preparation is going to open your eyes about the whole profession, and are you even cut out for it. So very helpful for students, and you should definitely give it a try. And if you're not able to, then you can choose a different career and make your life in that career that you choose. Okay. Also helps the students to understand while they're preparing that what are these laws that are there, what are the liability principles from which they can get an understanding of law. So definitely once you get into those law schools and you start preparing, it is definitely very, very helpful for students. Now, what are the careers that you have after law? A lot of students ask us that, sir, where can we go? There is one term that comes up very, very often, that is called corporate law. So I am going to bust a myth here, right? So you have to click on the like button before I burst that myth for you. Okay, it's going to be definitely very helpful for students, and is gonna clear out a lot of confusion in your mind. Okay, so definitely this myth buster deserves a like. So if you are planning to go for a BA or a BBA LLB honors, okay, any of you who think that they are going for BA or BBA LLB honors for getting a better corporate job, or getting into the law firms, it will be very helpful because they will be dealing into corporate structures. Then I am sorry to tell you that that is not true. Okay, if you want to go for BBA or BA LLB, that doesn't make a difference in your corporate life career, because the people from the top 4 law schools of the country, that is NLS Bangalore, Nalsar Hyderabad, NLIU Bhopal, NUJS Kolkata, and even NLU Delhi, okay, for that matter, but I will consider the top 4, they don't even have an option except BA LLB, right? So if you want to study in these top colleges, the only option that you have is BA LLB honors, and the alumni of these universities are sitting on the top positions of different multinationals. They are sitting on the top positions in the law firms. They are partners. They are the top attorneys there, and they are working in the corporate setup also, and they are like studying corporate restructuring and things of that sort, and they are pretty successful at it. Okay, so definitely that DBA and BA myth is broken. If you go for BA, you can't go for corporate jobs. That is not true. Okay, if anyone tells you that choose BBA because it will be better for your corporate life or a corporate law life, that is absolutely wrong. Okay, corporate law is not a field of law. It is a subject in your law school. Okay, when you'll be going to the different law firms or anything in the corporate setups, right, you will be working as an in-house counsel. You will deal with different subjects like mergers and acquisitions, or you'll be going for your tax practice, corporate advisory, or you go on the other side and you work in like real estate, you work into energy. Things of that sort are there in these law firms and corporates. Okay, so it's not just about corporate law, it is a subject in your law school. Okay, so don't confuse it with the stream of law that you're going to work in. Starting from litigation, you have three options to go for litigation: criminal, civil, and taxation. That is definitely three types of litigation, and there is IPR practice also included in it. So you can see that there is trademarks, copyright, and patents that you get to study in your intellectual property practice, and you can go for that also. Now coming to law firms, there are different types of differentiations that are created in law firms that I told you: CNA, M&A, and tax practice. Litigation is also an option that is available with the firms. If you want to litigate not with a lawyer and you want to get into a firm and do litigation, then definitely it is something really helpful for you, because the pay is higher in the law firms. Even if you're litigating, you'll be getting a good pay. So that's why people choose litigation in these law firms also. Now, in-house counsels, if you are looking forward to work in a firm and get into in-house counsels, you can definitely go ahead. Government organizations also gives you that kind of flexibility to go and work in as the in-house counsels, like Airport Authority of India, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, BHEL, GAIL, or Oil India, right? So these are all places, if you want to work there, that is definitely possible. If you are looking forward to get into the army is also an option for people who want to go into that. That is definitely open with law for you guys. Okay, then you have legal journalism, LPOs, consultancy firms, international organizations like WWF, WHO, UNICEF. These are the kind of things and options that is available to you. Judiciary is also a great option for people looking to become a judge. They can give their judicial service examinations as soon as they complete their law school career. Then comes governmental departments that I've told you. Teaching and professors are also a big need for law in the law schools. Now, what happens in the law entrances, you have to understand that it is an aptitude based exam which checks your natural ability to do something. Okay, it checks your instincts and understandings of the written words, right? So it is a basic definition of aptitude. You have to understand what are you being tested on. Okay, so Rachit asks me about average placements in NLUs. Average placements in the top 6 NLUs are somewhere around 14 to 15 lakhs, right? That is the placements that you have in these law schools. Okay, so Eshita asks me about legal journalism. Okay, so legal journalism, if you have seen, a lot of journalists and the people who write the columns in the newspapers regarding law and the things that have been happening regarding law, like acts and farm laws and all those things, they require legal journalists for writing those facts and files. Okay, so that is the field that you have available, and every firm, every news channel also has a field of journalism available for a lot of people. So you should definitely go ahead, and if you want to go for that, you can also pursue some of the diplomas in journalism while you are studying law. So that will be definitely helpful for you, and you can also go and work as interns in those journalism places and get a hang of it, and you'll be able to succeed there if there is a chance. Okay, so that is something that you can definitely choose. Okay, now coming to the next part, is that what is legal aptitude? As you all know that legal aptitude is a subject that is tested in the CLAT paper. It is a mix of principle based questions with factual scenarios that are given to you. So it's depending upon what the paper wants to talk to you all about, right? So that is an option that is available. Like when you study law, you legal aptitude, you will be preparing for CLAT, you'll be able to understand that are you cut out for it or not, because you'll be studying the law, right? Even if it's the basics, you'll be able to see that what kind of reactions do you have to the facts and files that are getting up to you. Coming to the next part, that it came out in the recent notifications that legal aptitude will not be a part of the paper, but that is not true, because the notification was made by the lawyer itself. Now coming to the notification that tells us about the general awareness of contemporary legal issues and moral issues, and better apply to the general principles or propositions to the given facts and scenarios, right? So the notification also talks about what are they going to give inside the paper, which clearly says that they are going to ask you the law. So it was just a twist of words that was being used in the notification, but the notification also states the kind of questions which clearly tells us that law is going to be a part of the exam. Then the paper discuss about the hypothetical factual scenarios, okay, and the inferences. It will have a passage and discuss few legal concepts with you. There will be application of those concepts, and you need to use your reasoning and aptitude to answer those questions. Now coming to the next part is that how do you prepare for it? The step one is that you have to read a lot of things, okay? A lot of newspapers and editorials will definitely help you out if you're just going to prepare and you have a lot of time to read and learn and interpret from those articles. So the best newspaper will be The Hindu for it. If you're looking to start right now and you are someone who's gonna give CLAT again, or you're someone who's writing the CLAT this year and you want to practice for your reading, you can definitely go and read The Hindu and their editorials that are there. Okay, then where to start? Start with Times of India. If you haven't started yet, you can start with Times of India, spend 45 minutes. The end goal should be The Hindu, because it has a little critical language that is there involved in the newspaper. So definitely your end goal should be reading The Hindu, and 2 to 3 hours you can spend on reading continuously. That should be your aim, because CLAT will be a 2-hour exam which will have at least 50 to 55 pages of reading. So definitely that requires a good amount of effort. So it is recommended for all of you to have a practice of long reading hours, right? That is required by everyone. Now coming to the next part is what will reading do? It will improve your speed, add words to your vocabulary, improve knowledge of the contemporary issues, will help you understand that what are the issues that are important for a lawyer, and will also help you in your general knowledge section, because law is all about general awareness. So that is something that is definitely going to help you out a lot. Now coming to the next part is that what is the step 2? Now what are the concepts that you have to crack? Okay, so if you are not a part of Pratham, we will provide you with the Pratham material that we have, that includes all the subjects: legal aptitude, logical reasoning, mathematics, English, and your general knowledge. And we have sessions for it, classes, all inclusive. So you can definitely go for that material. Then you have your legal maxims, then you have your practice questions that are included, so you can go and practice all these questions in your home assignment formats. You can go and for your class assignment formats, and your knowledge primers are also a part of your practice questions. Now coming to the next part is that what will it lead you to do? It will help you to conceptually and do the understanding of all the principles and facts that you have. Time management, as we provide you with mock tests, it will help you to understand what kind of time management you should do, and what should be the right amount of time that you should spend on each section during the paper in your CLAT examination, right? What should be your strategy in the CLAT examination? Coming to the next part, that what is the strategy that you can pick up when you see CLAT? You can see that it is a 2-hour exam. It has 2,800 seats, and there are 5 sections in the paper. And what are the courses? I have mentioned it on your screen. So what should be the strategy? You should first find out what are the subjects that you are going to pick up the first, right? Secondly, should be the time that you will take in each subject, which are your strong subjects, which are your weak subjects, and what are the sections that you can go ahead and definitely understand. Okay, that is the most important thing, that what are the sections that you are able to understand and solve on the first go, right? That will help you to understand the timings that you have, what all times you take. You can do a time trial for yourself and understand the things that what are required for your examination. Okay, that is definitely you should remember while you're going for your CLAT examination. So you can see that the GK and your legal aptitude makes for about 50% of your examination. When you're going for a 50% of your examination, you should be ready with it, that your 50% of your exam includes your general awareness. Okay, if you're not aware about your surroundings and you don't read a lot about it, then definitely it is going to harm you inside the paper. So definitely reading a lot and general awareness will help you to crack the law examination. That is the one code that you should fix for yourself. Okay, so if you're going for the AILET examination, it is a similar kind of paper. 150 marks, 1.5 hours, and there will be negative marking, pen and paper based examination. There will be an OMR sheet that you have to fill in CLAT also and in AILET also. The point being that AILET has 80 seats and there are somewhere around 20,000 applicants for the paper. So you can decide what do you want to do and go ahead with AILET or not. There are chances that people don't appear for AILET because there are 65,000 people appearing for CLAT and there are only 20,000 people appearing for AILET. So definitely there is a cut in number of people who don't write the AILET examination. Now, that is it. If you want to come in contact, you can give us a call on the number that is 8595903654. And some of the law careers that I was talking about internationally and abroad, you can connect us for those careers if you want to travel to Canada, UK, or if you want to go to Australia for studying law. There is an option available to go to Canada after your law is complete from India. That is when you go for your NCA examination and apply for a permanent residency, and then you can go for your Canadian studies, and then you can practice the law there after clearing the bar exams, right? If you are looking for options in the United States or you want to go for the UK or Australia, you can definitely connect to us on 5x9 75392. We will be connecting you to the international team and they will guide you through how to go about law, what all applications and SOPs are required, right? So thanks for joining today's session. I hope you guys have gotten some clarity about law as a career, and if you want to choose legal studies for yourself, and what are the basic career options that you have in India. I have cleared all the doubts that were there. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you all again. Stay safe, use your mask, use your hand sanitizer, stay home, okay, and definitely help people to get vaccinated. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Take care. See you in another session on Monday morning, 12 p.m. again. Bye-bye.